Hello and welcome back to Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Vinyl Designs. Today I want to teach you how you can make this very beautiful, easy to do tumbler. Everything that I've used in this tutorial, the links will be down below in the description. If you do go through abdesigns.com, you can use my coupon code at SCOT15. So if you want to learn how to make this tumbler, stay tuned and I'll show you. Okay, so here's our tumbler, which is a 30 skinny. You can see I've already painted this cup black because these are the color glitters that we're going to use. We're going to use Kaycee, which is a color shift, super beautiful, from AB Designs. We're also going to use Out to Sea, which is a holographic fine. And we're going to use Royalty, which is also a holographic fine. So for this particular cup in this design, I am going to hold the tumbler for this. And I went ahead and mixed up my Counterculture DIY, and I think I did 10 mLs. That's even still probably a lot for this cup because you do not need a lot for this method. So I'm just gonna get it on there and thin it out really, really well. Just make sure you get the whole cup. The less epoxy that you're using, or resin in this case, well, this is epoxy. So whether it's epoxy or resin, the less the better. Okay, so we can avoid the streaks, as I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the torch really quick, give it just a few minutes to kind of settle in. So if you don't give the lines a chance to settle, you will see that when you apply the glitter. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with Royalty down here at the bottom. And just like that, you have a beautiful 3-color combination. All of these colors blend together so nicely. The biggest thing you need to remember when you're doing the epoxy glitter method, one, the less epoxy, the better. You want to keep it as thin as you possibly can. If it looks wet, that means you need to add more glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry, and then we will come back and we'll do another fast set with Counterculture DIY, and then we can move on to our simple decal. All right, stay tuned. We are back and our first coat is nice and dry, and this cup is now touchable. I also have sealed this tumbler with Okay, ladies, now we have that coat of epoxy on this cup, so whatever sanding will need to be done will be done after this coat before I apply the decal. All right, stay tuned and we'll see you for the next step. Hello, ladies, and welcome back. And now we are ready to apply our heat transfer vinyl design. So as you can see, it's this beautiful design and it's simply blessed. That's all. On this cup, less is more, and I really wanted something just classy and simple and elegant. And so in my other videos, I've shown you how to use heat transfer vinyl using the heat gun that I purchased off Amazon. Today, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use the Cricut iron very, very carefully in applying this design. So I keep my Cricut iron on the second setting, and when it's ready, it'll give you a little beep beep letting you know that it's ready to go. And it turns from orange to green. And it also comes with this cute little casing to place it when you're not using it. Do not be aggressive when using this, because you will literally burn your epoxy. You'll just cause a big mess. So I'm gonna demonstrate, but you need to be very, very careful. Please use this at your own risk. But ever so carefully, just rub. And I chose the iron for this particular part, for this piece, because the lines were just so fine. I wanted something a little smidge more aggressive in getting this to adhere properly. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, I just wanted to see where I was as far as what's sticking and what isn't. Again, I'm not applying very much pressure at all, being very, very careful. Here's a little sneak peek to how quick this iron works. It's absolutely amazing. It does work a lot quicker than the heat gun. Sorry, just trying to position this in every which way that I can to, one, so you guys can see it, and two, so I can safely and carefully get this on here. I don't want this to stay on any longer than it needs to. That's why I'm kind of just walking my paper off as I go. And I will wait a solid hour before I epoxy this tumbler, just to make sure everything's nice and adhered to the tumbler, because I wouldn't want any lifts once I get ready to apply the epoxy. A little bit right there. Just like that. Let me get this out of the way. And just look at how beautiful that is. Okay, so now we wait and we'll come back together and we'll get this epoxied. Stay tuned. Okay, ladies, and we are back and we are ready to go ahead and apply the epoxy on this tumbler. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me back on this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more tutorials coming soon. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.